architecture to me is 95% about people and 5% about the building. And that to me means that it's very simple. Someone conceives of the building, someone pays for the building, someone builds the building, someone occupies the building, someone might remodel that building, someone will tear that building down, someone might actually reference that building in a fond memory. Okay, the rest of how we put that together is just process. People will talk about, well, it doesn't meet a human scale. Well, is there any other scale that really matters to humans other than the human scale? You can think of things on an urban scale basis, how buildings look on the skyline, but ultimately, really we have to think about how we use this. If how we use this as we're driving by in the car is important to you, then we should consider it. But it still goes back to a person. I think every building is a machine of some kind. It has a function, it's got structure, and you have to be able to understand all these facets that go into making the building in order to master it and make it really a spatial experience and an efficient building and something that is perhaps a representation of the person who's using it or owns it. Well, someone would say, well, what about, pre-engineered warehouse? Well, you know what? That building's essential quality is it's meant to be efficient and economical, and it represents that. I don't think I'm just a practicing architect. I think that because what we do tends to be in place for a long time, we have to take our sense of how we fit into the fabric of the rest of the city and the fact that we do have an impact on many, many other people, whether we want to or not. We're imposing somewhat of ourselves into our city, our culture. We're in a very delicate balance constantly because we do any kind of creative endeavor, as you know, it is an expression of your ego. You're trying to impose yourself on it, whether you like to or not. You have to relegate yourself to say, well, my name's on the door. I can either do it like everybody else is doing it, or I can do it like I want to do it. And so I said, I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. Never be afraid to fail. You cannot let fear keep you from doing anything. If you fail, great, learn from it, move on. And I think as an artist, as an architect, as a creative personality, you have to be willing to try a few things and realize, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here. My intuition's telling me it's right, and I'm going to follow it.